Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ronnie, aka Greenheart Goddess 9, and in this video I'm going to be making a banana bread French toast with fried sweet potatoes, or yams, whichever one you particularly have. So I'm going to turn my heat on to medium. Hope everyone is doing well. Excited for the weekend. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020. So what I have here is a nice piece of banana bread. It is leftover banana bread. This is what I like to do if it's been probably like 3 or 4 days since I've made banana bread or purchased banana bread. And normally I make it. But if you've had it for a few days and you feel like you're going to throw it out, don't throw it out, because you can recycle it and make it into something yummy and delicious. So I have a piece of banana bread here, a nice good chunky square, depending on how much it's really rich and it's really thick. So just keep that in mind. You don't want too big of a piece. And you can also have 2 pieces of about the same size, just in case you feel like you want a little bit more, but then you end up not eating all of it, and you can eat it later. Okay, so then I have 1 egg here, and this is just a single serving. You can make this in double serving. Just double up the ingredients of what you have, triple it if you need to, if you're making it for larger families. So I have 1 egg here with a little bit of almond milk, and it's like just probably like a splash. Maybe like, I'd say probably like a teaspoon to half, 1.5 teaspoons of almond milk with the egg, and then a sprinkle of cinnamon and nutmeg. And just a little dash, and you can use however much you like to your liking. So we're going to see if that's heated up. So then, what else I have that I'm going to be making once I finish the banana bread French toast. I have 1 sweet potato that is sliced. I've put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes and then peeled it and sliced it. So it's a little bit soft. It reduces the cooking time in the frying pan. And also increases your chances of having a nice crispy sweet potato versus an overcooked sweet potato that doesn't taste so great. So with the sweet potatoes, I've got a little bit of brown sugar. This is light brown sugar. If you like molasses, go for the dark brown sugar. And then I've got a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil. You can veganize this if you have banana bread that is the vegan version, and also vegan butter. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to take my piece of banana bread, take it with the egg mixture, set it in there, probably sing like my ABCs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay, but we go halfway. Q, R, S, T, U, V. W, X, Y, and Z. Flip it. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? And then just make sure you get the sides too. Some of this will fall out, so don't worry about that. And, oh, I'm doing this without even. Make sure you can see all sides are covered. I'm going to get the last bit of that egg and have that soak. I'm going to take probably like a tablespoon of butter, put it in the pan and melt it. And then you're going to take your banana bread, soak in the egg mixture, and place it in your pan. Now, I can tell by the sizzle that I want this heat to be a little bit higher, so I'm going to turn it up probably like just a little tiny bit. And so while that is cooking, And you probably want to cook this, I would say, no more than 2 minutes on each side, depending on how high your heat is. You'll want to check it, probably like every 30 seconds to see how good it's browning for you. Now I can just tell by the sizzle and see the burning of the butter and see that it's right at the temperature I want it, so I'm not going to leave it too much longer. But with the sweet potatoes, your sliced sweet potatoes, I have them down here. I'm going to take a little bit of salt and pepper. I've got pink Himalayan salt, and sprinkle the sweet potatoes. And just a little bit of pepper. And yes, you want to sprinkle with salt and pepper. It goes great with the brown sugar that you're going to use for that. So I've got my spatula. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. And it looks beautiful. Nice and brown, just like we want it. Okay, so then I'll probably go another minute. It's 9:36. We'll change that at 9:37. So you got your seasoned sweet potatoes. I'm going to get my butter ready for the sweet potatoes. You're going to have probably another tablespoon. So we will get that ready. And that is here. And you don't have to use butter. Even if you don't want to use vegan butter, if you're doing the vegan version, you can use oil as well. Okay, so it's 9:37, but I'm feeling like I want it a little bit crispier. So I'm going to let that go ahead and cook for a little bit. Got a paper towel here. Like, I like my stuff really, really crispy. So, and I can smell it. You can smell it too. You don't want it too burnt. And it's not burnt. I'm just saying, like, the butter is already cooking in the pan, so you can tell when the butter is overcooked, not the actual banana bread itself. I don't burn my food. And if I do, I wouldn't make a video on it. But it's all good. So yeah, you can see here, got a nice browning on both sides. We're going to let that sit. And while you let your banana bread sit, you can also heat your oven up to about 200 and then put your banana bread inside while you're cooking your potatoes. Okay, so we got that still going. I'm going to take my oil. And we've already got that heated. By the time you put it in the pan, it's going to be ready to go. You can already see. And you'll just take each slice of your sweet potatoes and put it in the pan. Okay. So with these, you can hear it sizzling. You want it to sound like that and cook on probably about medium to medium high, depending on your stove. And then I'll flip these, cook them a little bit longer. You can put a little bit, like I have here, of butter right on top. And let that cook in. It'll caramelize if you put a little bit of sugar in there with it as well. And you'll see the browning on the sweet potatoes. You'll want to cook these until they're tender. You can take a fork, stick them into your sweet potatoes, and it should go right through, and then you'll know that they're ready. You can also tell by looking at them, you don't want them too overdone, but you want them nice and brown. I'm going to go ahead and flip while I'm talking here. Okay. So, that is all I have. Once I finish these potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and pair them up with my banana bread French toast and have some nice yummy syrup with this and probably an orange and have a great breakfast. I hope you enjoyed this and I wish you well. I love you. Peace.